Thank you, Hugh. I feel like every episode, I'm just gonna thank you for making this music, for being responsible. Let me double check about settings, about, right? Music by Hugh, yes. Thank you, Hugh, for doing this music. Every episode, you shall have my thanks. But hey fam, my name is Franklin. Welcome to Orgaysis. Let me try that again. Hey fam, my name is Franklin and welcome to Orgaysis. As you can tell, I am very much caught up. Because this music just makes me feel a certain type of way. But anyway, today we're playing Psychic Connections by Rook. And if you would like, on itch.io, and if you would like to download this game, you can find it on you can find the links to it down in the description and in the comment section. Okay. Last time we finished up English class with Quinn, and now we're now in the cafe to meet up with Aiden and possibly Zoe, I believe. Yeah, following the directions of my phone may find the cafe a cinch. However, after looking around, I don't see Zoe or Aiden seated anywhere. It is possible that I just beat them here, so I might as well order something and grab a table while I wait. Oh, okay, this is the scene. We're gonna talk about it. Let's get through it first. You okay over there? You're looking a little lost. The barista at the front counter motions me over. I must look like an idiot just leering from the front door. Understandable. Getting closer, I can see that he is indeed a larger man, but his arms look sturdy and capable. His smile somehow seems warm. Or he thick? Is that what you're saying? I was just like, he got a tummy, honey. He got the dad bod. Like I don't know. He has the apron on, so it's kind of like flattening it for me. I don't know. Anyway, but his arms his smile somehow seems warm, though for some reason his eyes keep flicking downward. What? Sweetie, check your flyer. Is there a reason? I mean, he might just be checking you out, sweetie. No, I'm not lost. I'm just meeting someone here and was checking if they gotten here yet. I see. What a cutie, huh? Well, the cute ones are always taken anyway. Can I get you a coffee while you wait? Yes, please. Whoever said I was taken. Even if, like, you say you're waiting for someone, it could be just a date. You can inquire further, but you also can also say what he just said for me to then confirm or deny what his assumption that he just made. We're here to talk about. We're not even there yet. We'll talk about when we get there. I'm not a huge coffee drinker, so I picked something uncomplicated sounding off the menu. After taking the money from my order, the barista proceeds to quickly whip my drink together. Meanwhile, I snag a nearby table. I want a muffin with that because I'm a hungry boy. I'm a hungry hippo. Like, I'm gonna need some sustenance. It's only after I'm sitting down that it dawns on me. Did he just call me cute? Sir. That's not what we're talking about, but we'll get there. I mean, he's not too bad looking himself now that I'm thinking about it. I know, like, it's kind of like your brain is just kind of like turned off, you know? Like, that's not at the forefront of my mind. I'm here for coffee and food, honestly. I have priority. I have priorities. He definitely seems to have an air of maturity about him. Although that might just be because he looks a few years older than me. Order for Mason? Snapped out of my daze, I see that the barista man I was daydreaming about is standing before me with my drink in hand. Aren't customers usually supposed to get up to get their coffee? Usually, but today's a slow day, and I could use a break. I hope you don't mind. Not at all. I guess I should be flattered. You're choosing to spend it with me then. There we go. So then I guess I should know the name of my esteemed coffee brewer. It's Elliot. It says it right here on my apron. Is the font too small? I mean, if he's the business owner, it is something that he needs to know. You know, he gotta know, like, hey, if it's not popping like it should, like that gold on brown, like if it's not hitting, I'm gonna have to change that. Is it the font style? I can see it's like a little bit of cursive, but it's also like an upbeat. It's an upbeat, like, for lack of a better term, wet cursive. When I say wet cursive, like I can see that font being used for a coffee shop. You know, a place that serves beverages. Elliot begins fumbling with his apron as if concerned the stitch work wasn't done adequately. Oh, you're right. Not sure how I didn't notice that before. We're trained not to look at it, honestly. Like, we're just conditioned not to look at it at this point. Because it's so awkward that I know your name without a conversation being had about it. Unless, like, I knew you in a past life or something. How do I laugh? Like, ha ha. Ha ha. It's fine. For all you knew, I could have been wearing somebody else's apron. How did my brain get so dark to think he was going to say wearing somebody else's skin? What is wrong with me? I know that I stutter sometimes because my brain is trying to put in its own words when I read the sentence. But where... Like, this isn't a horror game to my knowledge, so I'm just like, why would I have the mindset to go that far? But what's the last game I played recently? Genshin Impact. So I'm just like, where am I getting that word from? No. Do better, me. Do better. So this friend you're meeting, are they somebody special? At first I ponder what he might be meaning, but my thoughts are immediately dispelled by his tail lightly caressing my leg. I'm not even sure how I should be answering this question right now. Okay, it happened, but let's keep the story going and we'll talk about it when it's talked about. Okay, I definitely think he could be not at all, just a couple people I met earlier. I'm not sure for now, keeping my options open. Let's go with the third one, because that's why we're here in this game, right? Dating simulator. Like, yes. Interesting. That's certainly a practical way of doing it. So then, pray tell, what are you looking for in a partner exactly? Someone that's not caressing my leg, but let's not talk about it right now. Why does this feel dangerous? Something about his eyes narrowing at me, like he's giving. I don't want to use certain terminology because people affiliate certain terminology with certain things, but again, we're not gonna talk about it until it's talked about in the story. Something about his eyes narrowing at me. I feel like if I say the wrong thing, I could find myself in a truly precarious engagement. Although maybe that wouldn't be such a bad thing. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. Entirely new. I'm sorry. Oh. Well, okay. Okay, we gotta catch it. We gotta catch it, y'all. Oh, well, if you don't mind me asking that, how do you feel about older... There you are. Woo. Apparently, appearing suddenly, Zoe interrupts our conversation and pulls me into a hug. She sure is friendly considering we just met today. No, she is saving your life. Well, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it when we talk about it. I hope you weren't waiting long. Read as fast as I could, though I see you already met Elliot. Hopefully he hasn't made you too uncomfortable. That's ridiculous. I never make anyone uncomfortable. Really? Because I recall a certain musclehead almost decked you for coming on too strong. The art of flirting is all about timing and targeting. You have to recognize who won't appreciate it and who will. Elliot rubs his tail against my leg one more time before drawing it back to his side. The panther's attention finally shifts off of me and back to Zoe. But enough about me, Zoe. It's so good to see you. I have no idea Mason was a friend of yours. Okay, let's talk about it. There's a couple things to unpack here. First of all, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say the term, but I don't mean it in the regard to children. I'm not talking about kids here. I'm talking about just in general from what he did and what he said. In regards to him saying targeting and stuff, and everything he did with the tail and everything, that's giving predator vibes. Even Mason felt uncomfortable as if he was in a dangerous situation, and if he said the wrong thing, something was gonna happen. Something was gonna go down, and he wasn't sure he would be ready for that. Anyway, another thing I wanted to unpack is that I watched a route of this, and I was unfazed while I was watching it. I was unfazed when he did it, and I think that's because I played 2 other games where there was caressing of the tail or tail caressing of the protagonist. But in both of those situations, I believe the games were, the people were wrought in Lustful Desires, which is a very not safe for word game. Do not do it. Don't. If you're an adult, do as you please. If you're on this platform and you are under the age of 18, that is an 18 plus game. Do not. Thank you, Alarm. Thank you for letting me know. The other person was Darius from extracurricular activities. It's, I would say, kind of sort of on the same level as like Psychic Connections. It's under not safe for work, but it's more a little bit more tasteful. Like, it's not essentially a smut game. Like, it's not. It's a visual novel. It's a very visual novel, like everything else. Anyway, the difference between what Elliot did and what Rot and Darius did was, one, Rot and Darius, with them, they did it unconsciously. They did it subconsciously, not unconsciously. They wasn't knocked out. They did it subconsciously. They didn't realize there was one doing it. 2, you was going Darius's route. And technically you go route 2. Like, it's a different type of game, a different type of visual novel. It's like a text reader type thing. And it does have graphics with it, because it's like an RPG thing as well. But you have a rapport with them, you hang out with them, you're friends with them, you have a good, strong relationship with them, and there's a mutual attraction with them. You have gained their trust, and the feelings have been mutual, and you may or may not have done stuff with each other already. So that thing, the tell for them, is like a little bit more meaningful, because they just feel that fucking comfortable around you, and you've earned that. This fool here, he just did that shit as if it was okay to lay his tail on me, and that's not okay. And the fact that he used the terminology of targeting, I'm like, sweetie, no. No. You're the type of person that goes to the gay clubs and grab a dude's ass or crotch, and that's not okay. It really is not. You're the type of dude that be talking about you did something to him while he was sleeping, and that is not okay. That is assault. And yes, it is a big deal. Y'all do not need to be doing that to each other. You know what's hot? Asking. Oh my god. That's so fucking sexy. Asking. Getting consent. Oh. Oh my. Anyway. There's another part if you go Elliot's route. Or I don't think you have to go Elliot's route. You may not have to. But I'm gonna go Elliot's route. Because I like going the route of like the flirtatious ones. Like the ones who are very forward, just to see where it goes, to see where it takes us, to see how this person really is deep down. And I also want you guys to understand why he does the things that he does. And when we get there, we'll talk about it. Okay? Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, my name is Franklin, and this has been Psychic Connections. If you enjoyed this game, you can also download it for yourself. And the links to this game will be down in the description and the links. Well, so if you like this video, you can leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you know when I upload the minute that I do. I think I heard someone knock on the door, so he probably got food or something. I don't know. Someone will walk in and call me. I believe that is all I have to say. So, oh, you can also support Rook and his crew with whatever links are in the description, as well as me down in the description, because I'll probably most definitely have my Patreon down there. Now I believe that's all I have to say. So I'll see you guys in the next video. In a couple videos down, we're gonna talk about Elliot some more. Because I'm glad that the writer decided to have him say certain lines towards a different later part of this game. Bye, y'all. Bye.